Why Binance employees are remote first. A globally distributed workforce allows us to recruit better people and serve our customers more effectively, says Binance CEO Richard Teng.By. Richard Teng, edited by Benjamin Schiller, January 6, 2025, 6:24 p.m. UTC. 5 years after COVID-19 sparked a global remote work revolution, the pendulum seems to be swinging back. Some of the very companies that once embraced remote work, like Amazon and X, formerly Twitter, are now asking employees to return to the office. For many, this makes sense. These organizations were conceived as in-person enterprises, with workflows and cultures built around physical proximity. Remote work was a necessary adaptation during a global crisis, but for some, its efficiencies may not justify a permanent transition. Remote first is not a temporary patch for us. It is our foundation, as it is for many companies in the Web3 and crypto sector. From the moment Binance was established in 2017, it was designed as a global, remote-first organization, a model tailored to the demands of an industry that never sleeps. Operating in the borderless world of crypto, where markets function 24/7 and our users span every corner of the globe, a remote-first model is not just reasonable, it's essential. Powered by 00:1415. 471027.5 K1, will 2025 be the year of more custodians and more competition? STLP0 fill. Hashtag FF3E5F. ST1 fill. Hashtag FEF. ST2 fill. Hashtag FF3E5F. Shared ALSX. 1. Isolation. Isolate. ALSX. 2. Fill. Hashtag FF3E5F. ALSX. 3. Fill. Hashtag FFF. Next day, my belief is that, over time, remote-first work will not remain a niche strategy. As industries evolve and talent dynamics shift, this model will become dominant. Companies that are now forcing employees back into offices will eventually find themselves adapting to this new reality. Once again, building a remote-first organization. Cryptocurrency is inherently global and decentralized. The crypto and Web3 industry operate around the clock, with no single geographic or temporal center. Binance's remote-first model aligns perfectly with these demands, enabling us to serve users in over 100 countries, without the overhead of maintaining sprawling physical offices. Our entire workforce of more than 5,000 employees working from nearly 100 countries are remote first. A study by Stanford University revealed that remote work increases productivity by 13%, while reducing turnover rates, and organizations save an average of $11,000 annually per employee by adopting remote-first models with reduced office costs and increased efficiency. This approach maximizes efficiency, allowing us to operate lean and agile while empowering our teams with the autonomy to deliver exceptional results. We also provide hybrid work in jurisdictions where we hold regulatory approvals and have a physical presence in places like Dubai and Paris, allowing us to have hubs for collaboration and regulatory engagement without compromising on the benefits of a distributed workforce. And balancing global operations with local nuances that ensure us to adhere to jurisdictional requirements seamlessly and maintaining a physical presence where required. Efficiency does not come automatically in a remote-first setup. It requires deliberate systems, strong culture, and the right tools. At Binance, we place immense emphasis on hiring the right people. Self-driven individuals who thrive in a fast-paced, decentralized environment. We provide them with the tools and resources to succeed, whether it's cutting-edge collaboration platforms or flexible budgets to execute their goals. Maintaining a cohesive culture across a distributed workforce is perhaps the biggest challenge, but it is also where Binance excels. We foster a shared culture built on user focus, mutual respect, direct communication, and a shared commitment to innovation. Regardless of where an employee is based, they are united by our principles. No discrimination, strong user centricity, and a relentless drive to push boundaries. Technology plays a key role here, allowing us to maintain seamless communication and collaboration across time zones. Of course, challenges remain. Time zone differences can complicate synchronous collaboration, and fostering a sense of belonging in a fully remote environment requires intentional effort. To address these, we fine-tune asynchronous workflows, invest in robust team-building initiatives, and create opportunities for employees to connect virtually and in person where possible. Not for everyone, but the right fit for many. While remote first is central to Binance's success, it is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It works best for industries and organizations that value agility, creativity, and global reach. For traditional industries with deeply entrenched in-office processes, or for companies whose cultures were shaped by decades of physical collaboration, a full pivot to remote work may not be feasible, at least not yet. Even within the tech sector, there are notable differences. Companies like Amazon that once epitomized innovation have settled into more rigid structures over time, requiring employees to work in the office 3 days a week and increasing that to 5 by 2025 while monitoring their in-office days, prioritizing control over flexibility. For these organizations, reverting to an office-based model may seem logical. But I believe this approach overlooks the broader trends shaping the future of work. Remote-first work demands a certain type of talent. Creative thinkers, self-motivated individuals, and those who thrive on autonomy. It also requires organizations to embrace a culture of trust and accountability. Not every company or every employee is prepared for this level of independence, but the rewards are immense. Access to a global talent pool, unparalleled flexibility, and the ability to move at the speed of innovation. Why remote is the future? The world is becoming increasingly digital, with services and products tailored to distributed geographies and diverse demographics. This shift is mirrored in how people live, work, and perceive freedom. The traditional model of commuting to a central office 5 days a week is becoming a poor fit for this new reality. Workforces are also becoming more global. The best talent can come from anywhere, and companies that wish to attract and retain this talent must offer flexibility. Remote-first organizations like Binance demonstrate the effectiveness of this model, creating competitive pressure on traditional firms to adapt. As companies compete for top-tier talent, those clinging to old models risk being left behind. AI will also play a transformative role. As automation takes over repetitive tasks, the workforce will increasingly consist of high-level thinkers, creative, strategic, and analytical individuals. These workers value autonomy and flexibility, and remote-first models cater to their preferences. Companies that embrace this shift will be better positioned to thrive in the evolving landscape of work. That said, remote-first does not mean abandoning physical interaction entirely. Hybrid models, combining the benefits of remote work with periodic in-person or virtual collaboration, offer a promising middle ground. At Binance, we have periodic virtual team-building events, virtual and in-person fun clubs, with some teams having regular offsites and our local teams gathering regularly, notably in regions where we hold regulatory approvals. They provide the flexibility employees crave while preserving the human connections that enhance creativity and teamwork. Pioneering the future of work. Of course, remote-first work is not universal. Certain professions, like healthcare, manufacturing, and others that rely on physical presence, will always require on-site operations. But for many white-collar roles, the potential for remote work is immense. The shift will be gradual, likely taking decades, but it is inevitable. Binance is proud to be at the forefront of this transition. Our remote-first model not only enables us to lead in the fast-paced world of crypto, but also sets a standard for what work can look like in the future. By prioritizing flexibility, autonomy, and a global mindset, we are blazing a trail for others to follow as the world continues to digitize and decentralize. The companies that embrace these principles will be the ones that thrive. At Binance, we're not just building the future of finance. We're building the future of work. And we're just getting started.